Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to benzblog, and once again, this is all about the continuations of our topic. It's all about DSE 6110 Mark 3, and this is the versions of 2.4 uh, version. This is the latest. So now let's go and direct to our program. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe once again for our YouTube channel, so you can see all the videos of what I've shared to you. Okay, let's go. Oh, I forgot. By the way, we're now talk about the digital output. By the way, this topic I am already mentions and to my previous blogs, but for you I will talk about it again so I can explain more and what is the options and what we can do in this program. So let's start. And now let's open up our configurations or the DSE applications. So straight ahead to our digital output. Okay, so first I'm going to open up our manual so I can explain more about that. So here is our 6110 Mark 3 digital output. This is 1 2 3 4, and also here the 4 and 5. This is including your digital output. Okay, so now this is the standard of DSE. So in here we have 4 and 5, which is designated of your 4 is fuel relay. This is already internal program or have already a program for the DSE, but you can change it if you are going to change it. For example, you don't want to use that one, you're using for another options for that one. But first thing you have to think that digital output is already have a positive supply out, meaning if the switch is closed, there is a positive supply going out. Okay, so that's why this here in the 4, this is have internal switch which is connected to our emergency stop for in case if there is some emergency problem. Okay, so once it is emergency stop is push, and directly the positive supply of your fuel and your start will disable, or meaning there is no positive output because it is open here. Okay, so as you can see here, you have positive and the negative, and it is connected here positively going to your emergency stop, and it is connected here, and there is some internal switch inside, and this is in series connected. Okay, so as I said, 4 is your fuel relay, which is you have additional if you are installed this one, you have additional relay for this one. And then your number 5 is your starter relay. Okay, and again there is an external or additional relay for this one, for your high current. Okay, so this is all the functions here, and the rest of it is optional. Okay, so in here we have the 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is include your digital output. Okay, so it's in here also. We have the user's configurable output close generator. This is for your GCR, and this is all about your breaker. This is your breaker close and breaker open. Okay, so here you have the close means, and the user's configurable for the close generator. This is, as you can see here, there is some two button for your where's the picture for that? I'm searching. Yeah, here this is the means close, and here this is your generator close if you have motorized breaker. Okay, let's go back from the other from the our topic. Where are you? Okay, so this is all about your close point of your breaker from your means and for your generator close. It's clear from here. So let's go from the 9. This is users configurable, so meaning you can install here like a motorized pump and external relay, and whatever the options, this one is all have, or from 8 volts to 20 or 30 volts output. This one depends on your installations. If you have 24 volts, you have output of 24 volts, and if you have 12 volts, we have also an output of 12 volts. Okay, so where we can find these things, so let's go to our configurations, close this one. Now in here we are here in our digital output. So as you can see here, output supplied from emergency stop. So as I explained to you, this one, this two here is seriously connected internally. Internally series connected the switch there, internal, what I say that is internally series connected, which is positive. Okay, once you push the emergency stop, it will open up and it will not trigger up, or it will not give positive supply to your sources or whatever, like the fuel relay or the starter relay. In here it is hide because it is already programmed by the DSE. Okay, so we have the digital outputs and it is configurable. As you can see here, as I talked about it, that here we have the 7 and 8. Yes, 7 and 8. So this is the one here, your close genset and your means. Okay, and these two here, this is designated for that, but you can change it and you can use it in other configurations. Okay, so now for example, I will use this one as alarms, like common alarms. Okay, so if you have another options, you can here energize or de-energize the functions. This is, for example, your relay is energized to open or energized to close. So this is the polarity or the switching point of your relay. Okay, so in here, for example, you can put additional whatever you are going to do, or you can go and motor, or see, you have a lot of options here, but always think it is positive supply, so you need only to uh, negative or an extra relay to activate that one. Okay, so here you have close output, genset output pulse. You can hear the output or the pulse you are going to do if you have a motorized breaker. So here audible alarms, clock pulse, and lamp tests. Okay, so here power of ECM or ACM stop. This is only like they give and again signal if there is a in here. Since if you don't have an options for that, you have to disable or not just. So same as the rest of the program, you can configure whatever you can configure it here. So you just select whatever the necessary program for you, so you can use it. Okay, so since for example we have the standard program or only, and you can not choose this one all if not necessary. Okay, so that is very simple for you to understand how we're going to config the rest of it. But always think this one has a positive supply. You need only negative in order to activate your relay. So this one is giving output, which is if you, for example, if you give a crank, nah? If you give a crank, so it will close the generator, I mean it will close the relay, and it will give positive supply to your external relay, and it will close and it will crank. That is the main functions. So whatever, once again, whatever you do, always think this is a positive supply. It is not changeable, not like to the come up that you can change the polarity of this one, but this one is not. It's always positive supply, so it will trigger up positive output. Okay guys, it is clear that digital output is a positively supply once it is active. So once again, PG Mosquito is here for Ben's blog, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and by the way, share of course to others, so everybody and more we can learn about it. Okay, so thank you for watching, and